Mars is inhabited by human-like civilization and CIA knows it, a researcher claims. Alfred Lambermont Weber, the first visionary to define exopolitics in the world. He's focusing on the existence of societies with interstellar relationships. Humanity could have already created diplomacies outside of Earth, since there could be humans and extraterrestrial hybrids inhabiting Mars, he claims. Weber in his book writes Exopolitics, Politics, Governments, and Law in the Universe. He explored the status of an isolated planet that is ready to join the cosmic community, universe society. He proposed that there is an interplanetary society. He has advanced degrees in law and applied psychology. He offers his readers the results of many professional activities, including his work as a futurist at Stanford Research Institute. Exopolitics is an evolution of Weber's groundbreaking work as a futurist at the Stanford Research Institute, where in 1977 he directed a proposed extraterrestrial communication study project for the White House staff during President Jimmy Carter's administration, as well as a disclosure project witness in 2001. Exopolitics may turn the dominant view of our universe upside down. It reveals that we live on an isolated planet in the midst of a populated, evolving, and highly organized interplanetary, intergalactic, and multidimensional universe society. It explores why Earth seems to have quarantined for eons from a more evolved universe society, and he emphasizes the principle of a holographic universe. Both spiritual and material dimensions are one. Thus, spiritual and ethical, as well as scientific and technical developments, are signs of a planetary society that is ready for universal reunion in politics, government, and law. And he, being a general counsel for the New York Environmental Protection Agency and advisor for the Ford Foundation, former professor of economics at Yale and University of Texas, in addition to being a delegate to the Texas Democratic Convention in 1996, is considered as one of the main authorities of the exopolitics. Currently, he's the international director of the Institute for Cooperation in Space, ICIS. From that rostrum, it promotes disarmament in space and the transformation of the permanent war economy to a peaceful and cooperative society based on the exploration of space and studying life in the universe. Weber addressed a variety of questions in his book. Is the story of the Garden of Eden a reflection of human origins and a cosmic context? Is Earth isolated because of quarantine by ET societies? Is humanity's history of violence and current plans for military weapons in space a significant factor in any quarantine by ET societies? Was there a rebellion by Earth's gods, quote-unquote, or governors against the administrators of a larger cosmic community? Is the UFO phenomenon an indication of the strategy of an ET program? Does a disclosure project represent the means by which humanity formally recognizes the ET presence? And Alfred Weber offered relevant details in an interview for a reputed Spanish publication, La Vanguardia, in 2009. La Vanguardia, give me the evidence, Weber. Declarations of the United States government employees who have testified their participation in secret programs of revelations with certain extraterrestrial civilizations. La Vanguardia, this means that we have already made contact with the extraterrestrials? Weber, yes, according to those witnesses, the United States government has been working with them secretly since the 1950s. Andrew Bastiago, son of an official CIA official, was enrolled at the age of 7 in a secret program for super gifted children who were trained to be ambassadors before the extraterrestrial race. Now again, Andrew Bastiago never gave us any evidence of his time travel. Now, La Vanguardia, any contact? Weber says there has been a meeting with 3 astronauts from the planet Mars. In January 2009, CIA employee Virginia Olds confirmed that the CIA knows there is a humanoid civilization living under the surface of Mars. Again, where's the evidence? He said, we think that in the year 9500 BC, fragments of the Vela supernova entered the solar system and destroyed the ecology of Mars. The Martians, 1,500 years more ethically and technologically advanced than us humans, sheltered underground. He said, La Vanguardia, there are 3 astronauts who assert to have seen extraterrestrial life. Weber, yes. Buzz Aldrin, who traveled aboard the Apollo 7, said that when they arrived on the moon in 1969, there were 2 large extraterrestrial ships around the Great Crater. His version was verified by high NASA officials. La Vanguardia, I am amazed. Weber, Dr. Stephen Greer, of the director of the Disclosure Project, has gathered more than 500 testimonies from military, government, and intelligence of high ranks that are witness to the extraterrestrial presence, and they are made public in May 2009. They were made public in the National Press Club of Washington. La Vanguardia, Mexico, Chile, Brazil, and Peru have released their UFO records. Weber, recently so did France, Sweden, and Denmark, and the United Kingdom brought to light 7,200 UFO files compiled by D155, a secret unit of the Ministry of Defense. La Vanguardia, why not divulge life on Mars? Weber, because of political reasons. We are going to insert a question invoking the Freedom of Information law so that NASA admits the intelligent life on Mars. La Vanguardia, and the Martians? Why don't they appear in society? Weber, our planet is one of a low order, and we assume it is under a quarantine that is imposed by the government of the universe. La Vanguardia, and this quarantine ends now? Weber, we think that the ethical extraterrestrial civilizations have used the UFO phenomenon to acclimatize us to their existence, and that between 2010 and 2020 we can start having open relationships with these civilizations. La Vanguardia, so the first contact will occur with the Martians? Weber, yes, because there are many mutual benefits. They can give us technologies and knowledge, and we have a precious green planet they can migrate to. La Vanguardia, how does the universe function? Weber, there are many dimensions and universes that are parallel to our own. Some extraterrestrial civilizations come from other dimensions, from other parallel universes, and that is why the UFOs can appear and disappear. La Vanguardia, how are these more evolved civilizations like? Weber, looks like we are living in an organized universe, and the more ethical civilizations have achieved domination of the time dimension, and it is them who will probably develop our reality. Now, I'll also remind you that I do have a playlist of the Emerald Tablets written by Thoth the Atlantean, and he does state in there that Mars at one point had a very beautiful climate just like Earth did, and also that the Atlanteans had interstellar travel and also interdimensional travel, zipping from one dimension to the other. And I do have a playlist on that. It's about 42 videos, not 42 videos, 42 books, quite a lot of videos, but you can listen to them because it's amazing what he describes as their philosophy and their technology, and they were misusing their technology, going against the laws of the divine laws of God, and he believed that it was just a matter of time before the divine spirit put an end to them. But anyway, going back to this, Weber says, looks like we are living in an organized universe, and the more ethical civilizations have achieved domination of time dimension, and it's them who will probably develop our reality. La Vanguardia, you make it sound terrible. Weber, according to some theories, we are evolving on a very accelerated pace in order to abandon the economy of permanent war and to turn it into a sustainable economy. The human consciousness is developing to enter the universal age and to openly connect with these other civilizations. La Vanguardia, they could lend us a hand. Weber, there is a primary guideline. Do not interfere with the evolution of civilization from other planets, but in very little time, man will learn how to use quantum teleportation and to extract energy from space. We are in a transitional era where we must decide if we choose destruction or evolution. Lavangardia, does your work consist of studying the great government of the universe? Weber, exopolitics is a social science that studies the relations between our human civilization and other intelligent civilizations in the universe. One of our first steps in universe diplomacy will be through the Martian civilization. Lavangardia, I understand. Weber, I personally work with Dr. Norman Miranda, the cabinet chief of the president of UNO General Assembly, so that UNO will represent the Earth before the Martian civilization. Now, according to Alfred Weber, our planet is more like a prison and has been designed that way by an intergalactic society. However, we could be about to establish relationships with other civilizations, he said. And this is on Hows and Whys by Vicky Verma. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.